Woman detained for allegedly throwing disabled 5-year-old child into Edo River, a disturbing reflection of superstition and social failure. A deeply troubling incident in Edo State has reignited conversations about child protection, disability rights, and the dangerous consequences of superstition in modern society. Reports indicate that a woman was apprehended by residents in Ovia Northeast local government area after allegedly attempting to throw her 5-year-old disabled child into a river following advice, reportedly given by a self-proclaimed seer. According to accounts from the community, the child had refused to walk, prompting the mother to seek spiritual guidance. It was allegedly during this process that a so-called seer instructed her to dispose of the child by throwing them into a river. Thankfully, vigilant residents intervened before any harm could occur, preventing what could have been a tragic and irreversible outcome. Beyond the immediate shock of the incident lies a larger and more uncomfortable question. Why do such cases continue to occur in the 21st century? Across parts of Africa, children living with disabilities often face discrimination, neglect, and harmful cultural beliefs. In some communities, disabilities are still wrongly associated with curses, spiritual attacks, or bad omens. These misconceptions can place vulnerable children at risk of abuse, abandonment, and even death. The Edo incident highlights the devastating influence that unverified spiritual claims can have on desperate individuals. Many struggling parents seek answers when faced with the challenges of raising a child with special needs. Unfortunately, some fall prey to individuals who present themselves as spiritual authorities without accountability or evidence-based solutions. The case also raises important concerns about mental health and social support systems. Caring for a child with disabilities can be emotionally, physically, and financially demanding. Without adequate access to healthcare, counseling, education, and community support, some families become vulnerable to manipulation by those promising supernatural solutions. However, hardship can never justify violence against a child. Every child, regardless of physical or mental condition, deserves protection, dignity, and the opportunity to live a full life. The intervention by local residents demonstrates the crucial role communities play in safeguarding vulnerable individuals when institutions may not be immediately present. The incident serves as a reminder that public awareness campaigns remain essential. Governments, religious leaders, educators, healthcare professionals, and civil society organizations must continue challenging harmful myths surrounding disabilities. Accurate information and compassionate support can help prevent vulnerable families from making decisions driven by fear and misinformation. Authorities are expected to investigate the matter thoroughly to determine the full circumstances surrounding the allegations. Equally important is ensuring the child's safety, welfare, and access to any necessary medical and psychological support. While the story has sparked outrage, it should also spark reflection. The real challenge extends beyond one individual or one community. It is about confronting the beliefs, misinformation, and systemic gaps that allow vulnerable children to remain at risk. The rescue of this child is a positive outcome, but it should also serve as a wake-up call that much more work remains to be done to protect children living with disabilities and to combat harmful superstitions that continue to endanger lives.
They want to find the picking for Edo River. wetin dey happen, bro? See. Did not shock you? I shocked my brother. That's smart thing. You shock me. You tell me I don't understand. I say everywhere, guys.